Afternoon, YouTube and the YouTube pipe community. I figured I'd jump on because I have a Cob modding tip that I never shared with you guys. Actually, it's a pretty good one. I think, anyways, it's one that I've used on quite a few of my Cobs, and it works fantastic. And it's super simple, just really simple. Now, what I'm smoking here is a little House of Yuli, and a Cob you've seen before. That's that one that used to have that stem that kind of made a bend on. It got damaged. It used to be more of a kind of a green color, but what I did is I just did the hardwood plug and did the draft hole and all that stuff I did on the last pipe. But then I replaced the shank. This is a solid mahogany shank. And what you'll notice on some of my other, I don't even know if I've ever shared them, but on some of my other Cob modifying, I like to replace the shanks on them. But there's a problem with that. And why I don't think some people do it. One, it kind of can be a pain, but it's really not that hard. But where do you get a hollow tube of wood, or a cylinder of wood that's hollow in the middle? And I think that's why a lot of people like to go to the bamboo. They put the bamboo stems on, which I'll admit is quick and easy, but it does have its limitations. But if we can, if you can start making your own stems, like either mahogany or walnut or just other ones, you can get some really neat looking grain stems. So, without further ado, I'm going to share with you a great tip, which I personally love. I haven't seen anybody else bring this up before, so I would give credit if I could. But, alright, so here's the deal. You want to make a stem, but the problem is you don't have a lathe. So, how do you simply do it? There it is. Now, this probably will require you to have a drill press, so if you don't have a drill press, I'm sorry. You can probably do it with a hand drill, but your results may vary. This is a 11/16 hole saw, 17 millimeter for you guys not in the metric. I say in the metric system, 17 millimeter. And this is about perfect size inside diameter. Outside diameter, you're not concerned with, because it's actually designed to make a hole for something to go in, not to make like a round piece of wood with a hole in it and pull it out. So that's why the 11/16 leaves the best round piece of wood, because this is what you get left. You're left with just a round piece like that with a hole in it. I can see you. You are going to have to do some sanding on it. Obviously, the hole is going to be, from this drill bit, it's going to be a little small for your stem. So you are going to have to either drill it out bigger, or if you have a rat tail file, that works really well too, to get that size up there. The size going into the Cob, you're going to have to sand that down too to get it to fit in there nice and tightly. But it don't get simpler than that. Put a piece of wood on your drill press and drill a hole, essentially. Now the trick with these though is, if you're going to use a drill press, put out one of your more lower settings. Take your time. Slow and steady wins the race here, because this is going to create a lot of friction if you're making a longer stem. So I mean, even a long one like this, where you have to go in, then you're going to have to go around to the other side and kind of grab the other end to get it to come out. But like I said, it don't get simpler than that. And I don't even know why I never shared it, but that opens up a lot of avenues for just interesting stems. One being, which I'm currently kind of in the works right now, I have the glue up, where you can put different colored woods in here. You glue the slabs together and then drill through it, and you're just going to have this really cool ringed effect. Things like that. Or if you have a piece of scrap wood, because this doesn't take a lot of wood to make this, okay? I mean, you need something bigger than, the bigger than the diameter or the circumference of this bit. So, I mean, there's times where you're going to have just scrap wood laying around. Use it up. For some of you guys that do work on briar pipes, and do both, you're probably going to have briar laying around. Boom, there you go. So I thought that was a pretty killer tip. It's just an easy way to make pipe stems and really change up your Cob modifying and add a little bit more, I don't know, panache or craftsmanship to it with a nice piece of wood. All right, I hope you guys found that interesting. I hope you found it good, but take it for what it's worth. Do what you want with it. You guys have a great Sunday afternoon.